How's it going, everybody? It's your captain speaking, Captain Crutch, and I just wanted to say thank y'all for all the love and support on these streams here lately. We've been killing it lately. As you can see, I'm in the process of moving. I'll be moving Sunday to a location before I move to a certain spot that I'm going to release on my YouTube channel. It's not a permanent spot, but within the next 2 weeks we'll be at the new location. So I'll be streaming Sunday evening for WrestleMania 38 as well as Saturday. I just wanted to jump on here and say sorry about the morning stream, guys. We got delayed because of the rain, but I hope you enjoyed my prediction video. Thanks for 1.36k, and let's keep grinding. Crutch up, baby. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, how about we break down this card for WrestleMania 38? And these are my personal predictions and or thoughts of this whole entire event. Okay, obviously we have the crowd appeal match, which is going to be Logan Paul tag teaming with The Miz versus Dominic Mysterio and Rey Mysterio in a tag team match. Now, how do I feel about this card, or a particular spot on the card, I should say? I feel like they could either, because personally I feel like they're not going to let Logan Paul lose. So we could either see Miz and Logan Paul taking the big dub against Rey Mysterio and absolutely just dominating Rey Mysterio and Dominic and not really getting much offense in. But personally, this is what I think. I think that we are going to see something nobody would expect. And I think that they are going to beat Logan and The Miz. And then Logan is going to possibly betray The Miz, because we know that he's been helping out The Miz lately. If you watch Monday Night Raw, you will know that they've been partnering up. Not to, it's fairly known that they've been like tag teaming and stuff like that. So he could possibly make a betrayal with Rey Mysterio and Dominic. That's what I'm predicting, but I could be wrong. We'll have to see how that plays out. Obviously, that's a toss-up between either they could dominate or they could literally lose between Dominic and Rey. It just all depends how the writing staff wants to take it. But that's my personal opinion on that particular match. That's a big crowd appeal for everybody. I'm kind of hyped to see what happens. It's just, like I said, it's going to be a toss-up. Obviously, next we have Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair for the women's title. Now, this could go two ways. I could see them letting Charlotte Flair win like always, because let's face it, that name has a lot of pull in the back of the office, and they've never let her really live that name down, so they're going to give her whatever's going to make her happy. But obviously, you can also have the name power of Ronda Rousey, and Ronda deserves to be having the title one more time, I feel like. But it's just obviously all up to the writing staff. I'm not really looking forward to that particular match. What I'm really ready for is another match, which we have Kevin Owens versus the Rattlesnake. Now, if you do not know, Stone Cold Steve Austin came back into the ring after 19 years with the fused neck to take on Kevin Owens. Now, obviously, they were going to let the Rattlesnake win at the biggest stage of them all. That's going to be WrestleMania 38. And rightly so. I mean, he deserves it, and it's the Rattlesnake. I mean, he's laid the groundwork for years, and they're not going to let him lose at WrestleMania. I mean, I wouldn't if I was in charge. It would be absolutely stupid and asinine to think that you would let, somebody like Kevin Owens, not discounting Kevin Owens because he's an incredible athlete and a star for the company, for, defying the odds of being so, told he could not be, a big part of the, WWE roster because of his size. I mean, he's got great potential, great crowd appeal, but obviously when you're going up against somebody like the Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin, they're going to give him the dub. It's just obvious. It's obvious. Anybody that knows anything about wrestling can tell you he's not going to lose. So that's what I feel about the Rattlesnake versus Kevin Owens. Stone Cold Steve Austin's got the dub. Now, disagree with me, you can say what you want in the comments, that's just my personal opinion. And obviously, we have the main event coming down the pipe. We all know what that is. It's the champ versus champ match. And I do want to sit and talk about this one for a minute, because this is my personal opinion. You've had somebody that has like Roman Reigns that's had the title for the longest streak anybody's ever seen. The last time I looked, it was over like 500 days, and that's ridiculous. Because, not saying he doesn't deserve it, but when you hold a title for that long, I mean, either you're gonna get burnt out of your position, or you're gonna want to go do other things. Now, I'm predicting that either they're gonna hold the storyline and keep it going for a substantial amount of days, just to give him the credibility of having like plus, an extra like maybe possibly like 600 days. But we could be, I could be wrong, or Roman could relinquish his Universal title to Brock Lesnar. Now, the only thing about that is Brock Lesnar is only a part-time employee, so either Brock Lesnar is going to have to step up and be the main guy of the company now, or Roman Reigns has said, he's got the appeal because he's the main star right now. He's going to say, like, I want to hold the belt, and it's not going to change, so let me get the dub on Brock Lesnar. Or, like I said, Brock Lesnar could step up and be like, okay, well, Roman wants to do other things, let me be the main face again. Like, it's really hard to decide, because it's just all up to the writing staff. I could possibly predict that, like, Roman Reigns could possibly continue the storyline with a DQ, just for the simple fact where they can build more heat towards the next pay-per-view. I'm not quite sure what's next after WrestleMania, but that's a possibility. Or we could see Brock Lesnar just absolutely smoke Roman Reigns to get him a quick exit so he could go on to other ventures. Like I said, a lot of these cards are really hard to pick, but these are my personal predictions. Like, obviously you can come at me in the comments, let me know what you think about it, but it's hard to pick for me because, like, they're all such good matches. Like, I'm not really looking forward to the Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair match, but I am going to watch it on stream anyways. But it's like, it's all up to the writing staff. I mean, some of them are cut and dry, like Stone Cold Steve Austin, yeah, he can get the win for sure, because they're not going to let him lose at WrestleMania. Or I could be, surprised. I mean, I could see it happen, maybe in a blue moon, unless they're planning to do something else with Stone Cold, like bring it to a couple months down the road, or if he's gonna just do this one time and then pop out of the ring and then see ya, vamos. But a lot of these writing staffs and like how the storyline's been playing out, it's just hard for me to really pinpoint how I feel. Like I said, the Logan Paul match versus Dominic Mysterio and Rey Mysterio, with his tag team partner being The Miz of Logan Paul. They've been tagging and helping each other out for the past couple weeks on Raw. So I think they could build for a major betrayal after Dominic Mysterio and Rey just dominate, and Logan Paul ends up like screwing over The Miz. I could see it. But I could also see them blowing it out and giving him the complete victory. I mean, it is Logan Paul. He does have major pull on the internet, so I mean, it's good for ratings. I could see him happen, hoisted up and winning this damn tag team match. It's just really hard for me to pinpoint, because it's like, how do you even fare to decide, what's gonna happen? I just wanted to sit down and talk to you guys and really kind of see what y'all thought in the comments, and let's get ready for this watch party, guys, because this is the first event I've watched since WrestleMania 25, and this game that I've been playing, WWE 2K22, is really inspired me to get back into the wrestling scene, and obviously, y'all know I'm enjoying that, so, I cannot wait to entertain you guys on stream. But these are my personal predictions. Obviously, let me know what you think in the comments. Feel free to smash that like button, and I'll see you. This has been Captain Crutch.